Hey everybody, it is just the day before the School City of Hobart begins our Thanksgiving vacation, and I'm just coming to you today from the Early Learning Center to talk to you about having a mindful Thanksgiving. All of us, including our little ones, get excited about holidays, and we also get stressed over holidays. I don't know about you, but I have some more cooking and cleaning to do to get ready for the holidays. And so there's a lot going on, and we're excited about it, and time off of work and being with loved ones. But it also can be stressful. So just have a few ways that I am going to encourage you to have a mindful Thanksgiving. And the first one is that I want to encourage you to adjust your expectations. Lots of times we get frustrated because we expect our children to do and behave in the ways that they typically do, only do that on a holiday. Sometimes when we have this big, huge meal, and all our child may eat is a roll, because they're so excited about being with cousins or friends or grandma and grandpas or aunts and uncles, whoever it may be. And so it's difficult for them to be able to concentrate and feel like eating. So we may have to adjust our expectations on what a day typically looks like for our child. At the same time, if we notice that our child is gravitating exactly towards the sweets and not getting any protein, trying to help them get protein in some way, just to get them through the day, that's really important. But adjusting our expectations of understanding that our child may not eat and sleep like they typically do, and they may be just a little more overactive or more active than usual. The second way to have a mindful Thanksgiving is to notice when your child gets a break. As we were talking about them getting overwhelmed, part of that is they start to get overwhelmed with the amount of sensory input that's given. And so they feel overwhelmed by all the noise and the people, and maybe the room is crowded, or sometimes it gets hot and there's lots of smells of foods that we're not used to. All of these things can be sensory overload. And so you may just need to watch and see, is your child starting to show signs that they are kind of overwhelmed? Or do they seem more hyperactive, or maybe less hyperactive and kind of in their shell and not wanting to come out and looking for a way to kind of escape? So if we try to take note of that and just say, hey, I wonder if you want to come back here with me, we could have a little cuddle time. Maybe sometimes when my kids were little and I would go to my mom's house, we maybe would go back into one of the bedrooms, have a little bit of a cuddle time so they could just take a break and relax and reconnect. So that we were ready to go back out and be with all of the sensory overload again. And finally, the last thing I want to encourage you to do is to enjoy one another. Sometimes we get so caught up in thinking about the right way to do things or all the perfect food, and we get to the point where we're so worried about things that we don't actually enjoy one another. So holiday times are such a wonderful time for child to have that that wonderful feeling of being with family and being thankful. And so really taking that time to enjoy one another, to find time as a family to at least say, what are we thankful for? Because one of the things that we have learned about the brain and about gratitude is that it can actually rewire the brain to think in a more positive way. So what are we being grateful for? And how can we enjoy one another? So we are so very thankful here at Building Brickies in the Early Learning Center. We are so thankful for all of you. And we hope that you guys have a very mindful, enjoyable, connected Thanksgiving holiday. All right, we will see you guys soon next week. Bye-bye.